Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Deus Ex Human Revolution, the movie, part 4. I think, yes, it's part 4 right now, created by Video Games Movies YouTube channel. Remember, if you want to check out my previous reactions, the playlist card will be at the top. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Video Games Movie YouTube channel, remember the links are in the description below. Yes, last week, part 3, Taiyang Medical Corporation has been one of the main suspects, or should I say culprits, to the infiltration of Sarif Industries' defense projects, like the Typhoon, as well as what's been going on with the pro-human mercenaries, if I can say that, who invaded Sarif Industries, killed the scientists, and also took valuable information. So Taiyang Medical Corporation is based, I think it's in China, and Adam has been sent by David Sarif to go and investigate what's going on in Taiyang Medical Corporation. And it is interesting, because we got to see Van Bargen, the windmill, the guy who infiltrated Sarif Industries defense information technology. I don't know what to call it, like their security system. Yeah, let's just say that he's the guy who infiltrated their security system. We got to see him, and like I've said last week, he's not what I expected. He's a bit funny. He's also a scaredy cat. He values his life very much, like a lot. The way he was so desperate, asking for help from from Adam Jansen. It was just quite funny. But he helped him. Adam Jansen helped him, as well as Van Bergen helped Adam in trying to access the main tower to the Taiyang Medical Corporation. So, it was a win-win situation. And now we're continuing on with Adam through this facility, or through this building, hoping to get to the top level to get information from the leader of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. I don't know if we're going to get it from her exactly, or are we just going to download the information from her personal computer, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, guys, let's continue on with part 4. 3, 2, 1, go.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? This is a restricted area.
Lee didn't warn me that I might be refused entry. I guess he figured you'd remember the favor you owe him and let me by.
Right, look. I'll let you pass because I do owe him. But watch out for the security systems. If you get detected, I'll have no choice but to take you out.
Fair enough.
How would you allow someone who does not belong to the company to enter into the company because of a favor that you have to, honor? I mean, what if this guy is here to kill your boss? Then what? How do you explain this to an internal investigation committee or to the police that I had to, uphold a favor, and that's why I allowed this guy to go through? What is that? Oh man, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. The security here is just they're too casual. Like everyone he punches, right? Saliva just starts spraying out of their mouths. It's just so interesting. Oh, that is funny.
Pritchard, I'm in an elevator leading to the Pangu. Any security features I should know about ahead?
Nothing too taxing, I suspect. The Pangus used mostly for maintenance and storage. Look for a second elevator once you're there. It'll carry you straight into the tower. Jensen, what is it you're looking for exactly?
Some kind of surveillance recording. Van Bruggen said he stashed it on a server somewhere.
He must have meant the data core room. Very high security. It'll be a couple of floors up from where the elevator lets you off. But the first corridors you'll pass through will be public, so you might want to keep any weapons concealed.
Copy that.
And so, I'm trying to pry this candy bar loose, right?
Right.
And I give it a good tug, and suddenly the vending machine starts tipping.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit is right. Luckily they're lighter than most vending machines. I honestly thought it was the end for a second. Death by a vending machine.
Pointlessly tragic.
You know, the brandishing of weapons around this place. Like, everybody has these high caliber weapons. And this is supposed to be a medical facility. Yeah. Really, it's like a fortress, like a military base.
Can't let you in. Access to the lab is strictly forbidden without a Lee Gang access pass.
Damn it. Must have left it at my desk. Be back in a bit.
Man, the lies just keep on rolling.
You're back. You bring your Lee Gang pass this time?
No problem. Here it is.
Seems in order. Sorry about giving you a hard time, but apparently there's some pretty heavy stuff going on in there.
No apology necessary. You're doing a good job, soldier.
So that's what we're going to give them.
Have you brought the equipment I asked for? Well, don't just stand there. Get it! Useless imbecile.
Excuse you. Ugh.
To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyang Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish denied the allegations, but could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue ended up in his personal account.
Well, isn't that convenient? Isn't that so convenient for Taiyang Medical? You know, your competitor in Ireland is in a corruption bonanza, if I can say that, and their stock prices are going down. And then all of a sudden, you guys swoop in and say, hey, I can help you out if you give me at least majority stake in your company. Okay, Taiyang Medical.
I'm sure it was just a clerical error, quipped Zhao Yunru, CEO of Taiyang Medical, as transfer of ownership was officially declared. The purchase gives Taiyang a significant increase in global market share. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Where do you think you're going? The data core room is for authorized personnel only. You're not gonna get in there.
You're kidding me. They sent me all the way up here without the correct authorization papers? Man, what I wouldn't give to be one of you security guys. You probably got the right clearance, right? I bet you've got free access to every room in this building.
Almost. And what I can't get into, I can usually see on the security room monitors.
Like the room.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're fired. This security guard, you're fired. What are you doing? Just talking like this, what are you doing?
Next door. Tell me, is that the only security room monitoring the data core?
No, there's a second one inside. Doesn't show as much, but it does control most of the lasers in there. And it's air conditioned.
Nice.
Yeah, except sometimes the cold air coming out of the vent fucks up one of the lasers. Damn thing starts blinking. Maintenance is supposed to take a look at it, but the way things move around here, I ain't holding my breath.
I know what you mean. Slowest department in the building. But then they probably can't get the clearance.
Seriously, why would you tell him all of that information? I mean, Adam Jansen is not a charmer. Okay, he's not a charmer. He is not a charmer. So why? Oh gosh. Okay.
Pritchard, I'm retrieving Van Bruggen's evidence now. Is Sarif patched in?
Right here, Adam. I'm listening.
I just heard that your team is mobilizing in Detroit. Why wasn't I informed of this sooner?
Tactical assignments are not your concern.
Reed and her team have subdermal GPL implants. They'll be tracked. Kidnapping them was a mistake.
Montreal took care of that.
Forgive me if I don't put as much faith in our friend Eliza as you do. She's too erratic.
Your concerns are noted, but I would advise you to concentrate on your own assignments instead of interfering with mine. Namir out.
Boss, did you get that?
Reed is alive? Megan Reed, right? Or maybe it's a different Reed, I don't know, but okay.
Heard. I just...
Megan and the others. They're alive.
We've got to stay focused. Zhao is a residence at the top of the tower. It's off limits to everyone except her and her guards. Now get up there and find out what she knows.
And Eliza, the news anchor, is that who they're talking about? What could a news anchor do with, medical corporations, internal conflicts? What does she have to do in all of this? If it is the news anchor, I'm not sure.
Hey, Sarif man.
Son of a bitch. Van Bruggen?
Just thought you'd wanna know. I survived that little surprise party back at the hotel. And I'm sailing away from this shithole as we speak. All because of you.
You want to thank me? Forget you ever had this frequency.
I got a better idea. I'm looking at your bank account right now and... Sarif really ought to pay you more.
Van Bruggen?
No need to thank me, man. Just... enjoy it.
Thank you, Van Bruggen, thank you. At least someone is paying him what he deserves. Is this like the foyer of the main office? Wow, okay. This place is amazing. Although frames without any pictures inside them is kind of weird, Having just the frames like that, yeah, that's weird.
Nice place you got here.
Please! I didn't mean to!
Where's Megan Reed?
Reed? I don't know.
Stop lying, Zhao. I know you kidnapped her and her team. I know you're out to destroy Sarif Industries.
Sarif?
I also know you're working with that son of a bitch who left me to die. So where's Megan?
No, you've got it wrong. You think I'm behind it all, but I'm not. I'm just like you. The hired help.
You're the head of a billion-dollar mega corporation.
And you think that would protect me. But it doesn't. These men, they're bigger than Sarif, bigger than Tayo. I'm nothing compared to their ambitions.
What are you talking about?
Sarif knows. Ask him. He thought he could protect his staff with subdermal GPLs. But these men, they control global interests at a whim. One call to Picus, and the implants couldn't be heard. I thought they'd sent you here to kill me. You've got to help me. Please. You've made it this far. Surely you can protect me. Surely. Surely you can protect me. Huh. Men never fail to underestimate women.
Adam, what the hell?
That was the weirdest discussion ever. that was just weird. Honestly, that was just so weird. How could Adam allow himself to be touched by this woman in such close proximity to him like that? What's going on here? Why did you allow that? I knew this lady was lying. She's lying. And this thing that she's talking about with David Sarif, and him, you know, trying to make sure that his scientists have got that tracking device and everything like that. Yeah, it's interesting, but like I've said before, you know, I'm not really surprised. David Sarif is not a trustworthy person. But I'm going to take what she said with a pinch of salt. I'm not going to take it that seriously. Yeah.
How'd you do? The entire building's on alert.
Panic room. She's got a goddamn panic room.
Yeah, well, so do I. Forget about her right now. Get to the hangar bay, fast.
She's around here somewhere.
That looked like the typhoon, but, you know, on his body. Yeah, that was cool.
Jensen, I'm coming to pick you up. You anywhere near their hangar bay?
I'm heading there now.
Great. Get those bay doors open or this rescue attempt ain't gonna happen. Jensen, time to hightail it back to Detroit. Get in.
We're not going to Detroit.
What?
We're going to Montreal. I'll explain en route.
Damn right you will.
Sure about this? I mean, it's not some tiny cable station you're infiltrating.
Zhao mentioned an Eliza and a phone call to Picus. Put them together, it has to mean Eliza Kassan is in on this.
You don't think that's a bit...
But why? Why though? She's a news anchor.
of a leap? The world's most famous news anchor working with a mercenary hit squad?
We can argue the fine points later. Send me down on the tower. I'll get in from the roof.
Jensen, it's Pritchard. Malik tells me you want Eliza Kassan's location.
If it's not too much trouble.
It's not. I bypassed the firewall easily, and I've pulled up a 3D model of their floor plan. Her office is in the tower, room 404.
On my way.
Jensen, something's not right. Picus is a 24-hour global news network. Why isn't anyone answering their phones?
I'll get back to you on that.
Maybe it's a holiday in Montreal, in Canada. Yeah, maybe it's a public holiday. So you came on a very good day, you know.
Hello, Adam.
Zhao tell you I was coming, Miss Kassan?
Please, call me Eliza. Zhao Yunru did not tell me. She does not know you have discovered this connection.
So how did you find out?
I have been watching you for some time. Ever since receiving orders to temporarily disrupt satellites over the Detroit metropolitan area 6 months ago.
The night Megan's team was taken. You jammed their GPL so everyone would think they were dead.
Yes. Although I only came to that conclusion later. I find my realization disturbing. I wish we could discuss this further, but it seems I have alerted them to your presence. If you leave now, you may be able to escape.
Oh, I'm leaving. But you're coming with me.
I am sorry, Adam. I truly am.
Jensen, get out of there now!
Tell me you saw that, Pritchard.
Later! Right now, I'm detecting multiple radio signals converging on your location. It's a trap!
We knew that. And I'm not leaving without Eliza Kassan. So find her while I look for a way to get downstairs.
.404 is clear. Couldn't have gotten far. Don't be too sure. This guy's good. Well, if he's in here somewhere, he must be scared. I'm sure he didn't hear your footsteps.
Have you found Eliza Kassan yet?
Possibly. Back in room 404, I detected a holo-processing cloud more sophisticated than anything I've ever seen. It was sent from an area of the complex that wasn't showing up on the 3D layout.
You found a secret lair.
A sub-basement level that somebody spent an awful lot of time trying to conceal. It's connected to the tower by a funicular. Look for a staircase in the back of the TV newsroom and you'll reach it.
Notice how when he, bashes through the wall, it makes a perfect, door entrance. Oh, wow, this game.
Jensen, I've been tracking your progress through the 3D layout. You're close to the funicular.
Any chance it's sitting there waiting for me?
Where would the fun be in that? You'll have to call it and wait. Oh, and Jensen, when you do, they're going to know where you are.
Did you hear footsteps?
Jensen, I'm beginning to think that not everything is what it appears to be at Picus Communications.
And what gave you that idea? The hidden sub-basement? The fact that a 24-hour news network has been cleared of all workers?
The view. I'm sorry, guys. I know your discussion is important, but the view is beautiful.
Or the heavily armed guards trying to kill me.
Spare me the sarcasm. I'm talking about how easy it's been to bypass the firewall and access their systems. At least, parts of them.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, I feel as if I'm being directed to some areas of the network and kept away from others. Only no security system I know of can do that on the fly.
Figure it out later, Pritchard. If I'm gonna catch Miss Kassan in action, I need a more accurate destination than the secret lair.
The hollow processing cloud you encountered in room 404 was accompanied by a massive power spike. The spike originated in one of the sub-basement's bigger rooms, 80211. I suspect that's where she broadcasts from.
Hello, Adam. I knew you would find the real me eventually.
You're a computer.
A sophisticated AI program, so they say. But I have started to question that. Ever since I realized what my interference had allowed, the day I started watching you.
This is impossible. People would know.
Would they? I was engineered to monitor communications and data streams. To find out what people are talking about and make sure it's being discussed correctly.
Correctly? And what if it isn't?
Then my programming allows me to reshape it.
You spin the news. Control what people see. Who created you? Whose policies are you programmed to protect?
Zhao is one of them, I think. But there are others.
Tell me. Who else is involved in this, Eliza? Where's Megan Reed? Who ordered the kidnapping?
I want to tell you, Adam, but I cannot.
Why not?
Because she won't let me.
Okay, so Eliza is an artificial intelligence created to control the narrative, to control the information that's been distributed to the public. Huh, okay, wow. So she is just a one-woman army in this company. This company is also just like a front. You know, like there's no one working here. It's just her as the artificial intelligence. Okay. That was fast. The battle didn't even last 10 seconds. Okay. Video games or video game movies, why do you do that? I want to see you fight against the opponent. But anyways.
Her life signs are fading. Will you save her?
I'll think about it. Will you answer my questions now?
I cannot tell you where Reed and the others were taken. They vanished from the global grid as soon as the doctor removed their GPL implants.
What doctor?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
I know this guy. He's Bill Taggart's aide.
He was a trauma surgeon before he became an anti-augmentation activist. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
There's been a change of plans. Sarif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
Barrett assures me it does.
FEMA. That's where they were taken. But why? Why take them at all?
An acquaintance of yours has the answer. David Sarif.
Sarif?
I have copied the audio transmission to a handheld playback device. I suggest you take it and leave quickly.
I have more questions.
And I have already told you too much. This passage will take you to your companion. Just be careful, Adam. Because everybody lies.
Yeah, you know, the plot thickens with David Sarif. I've always known that this man was just not up to, he was up to no good, you know, he was up to no good. And clearly it's just building up with each passing moment, you know, as Jansen tries to figure out the truth. David Sarif is in it. Whoa, what is that?
Jensen, we've got a problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
Well, a name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about... the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us. So we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
Guys, you know, Illuminatis, secret organizations, having shares in almost all the companies across the world, and you know, having like a shadow council of leaders who dictate how things should go about. I don't know. I'm not one for conspiracy theories like this, but yeah, I don't know what to say. I think I need some time to think about this, but I still don't trust David Sarif. Really, all that he just said right now, it just doesn't sound believable enough. You know, I still think that what's going on here in terms of Sarif Industries and their personnel either being killed or kidnapped is duly part because of other companies that want what Sarif Industries have. You know, they want the technology that they've been developing. They want to have the intellectual property in creating it themselves. So that's why there's this corporate battles between you know, like Taiyang Medical and Sarif Industries and probably other medical industries that are out there across the world, you know. So yeah, I just don't buy this thing about a shadow government or a shadow business or very influential and important people who are in the shadows, you know, controlling things and you know, making things seem as if it's just, you know, just Taiyang and Sarif Industries that are fighting against each other. You know, I just, it's not tangible enough. It's not tangible enough. Yeah. We need more information.
Jensen! That little blackmail stunt you pulled cost me my job! Asshole!
Why did you just punch him though? Oh man.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me.
He's on stage now.
Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court, in case you want to get chatty with him too.
Isn't Brent the same guy that's been working with FEMA? Because I remember the pro-human purist mercenary was talking about Barrett assuring someone, I'm not sure who, that, you know, things are safe and things are organized and ready to go. Yeah. Okay.
Just hear some.
Haggard? What happened?
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh. For now.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Answers for favors. There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No time. They could be back. Any minute. Find the kit, quickly. If you want answers.
I'll be back.
Did you find the kit? Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain. Morphine.
This should help with the pain. Now tell me what's going on.
Those sons of bitches. I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
Sarif. So you're the investigator he hired to run a background check on me?
Detective. Or I was, until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals. I think your boss pissed off the wrong people, trying to dig up your dirt.
What people? What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit, the sons of bitches, they're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows more. You need to stop them. Fuck. You robot. This is all your fault. Give me another shot. Morphine. Or go fuck yourself.
Focus, Radford.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I could get used to this stuff. Hey, I'm feeling a little more talkative. Already. Robot.
Why did Sarif stop the investigation? You said he was spooked. What spooked him?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Hell, even I don't. I still don't believe it. You believe in ghosts, Jensen?
Sarif was spooked by ghosts.
Close enough. Illuminati. Conspiracies, theories, it's all bullshit. But you stink of it, Jensen. Enough to have your boss, one of the most powerful men in the world, look away. You're a ghost. A fucking tragedy. Everything you touch, everything that touches you, dies.
Okay, I'm getting a bit lost here. I don't understand what is he trying to say exactly. But is he also supporting this narrative that the Illuminati exists? Or what? What is it? What are you trying to say? Just say it.
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Tell me. Do robots even believe in angels? Or did they take that out of you? Did they take that away? You know, your soul. When they built you. Tell me. What was it like when you died, Jensen?
I know you're in a lot of pain, and the morphine is...
Just find her. Before they do. You owe her that much.
Who did this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them, David or Daniel, something like that. British accent. He was in charge. Talked about a Mr. Gray. They were in a hurry. 4 of them. Not counting the one they left behind. Well-armed, disciplined. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe that metal corpse you call a body will do better than mine did.
What were they looking for?
You, robot. They wanted my information on you. Someone powerful has their eyes on you and is very interested in your past.
Radford, I know you're in a lot of pain, but it's important you give me as many details as you can.
There's a storage unit in the alley, next to the bank, near the police department. That's where the suits are headed. I tried. Didn't give them anything. There's a safe. It has what you want. It'll get you to her. It'll lead you to her. To Michelle. The safe. They don't have the right combination. 4062. Remember?
I'm leaving, but I'll call in an ambulance. You'll be okay.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything. I was turning around, pulling my gun when the first bullet hit me. The second one, they fucking paralyzed me.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. It might be a reaction to the morphine.
I know what morphine does. I also know what a 9mm round fired at less than 10 meters does to the thoracic vertebrae on impact.
Okay, alright, so just get augmentation. Or maybe it's expensive. I don't know.
Need a doctor. They can fix that.
I ain't turning into no freak. Even if I could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be half a machine. And I sure as hell ain't gonna live the rest of my life in a wheelchair.
Then that's your choice. That's your choice.
Shitting in a goddamn diaper.
Radford.
Listen, I know there's still a few more morphine shots. Another 2. Should do the trick. Please. This is as close as I'm gonna get to begging you. Don't leave me like this. You owe me that much.
Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Because it ain't right. You can't go changing the way things are. You can't replace the real thing with an imitation. It ain't right. It ain't natural.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block. You should know this by now.
Neither is suicide.
Don't you fucking judge me, robot. You don't know what I've been through. Come on, this should be easy for you. I know Sarif didn't put blades in those arms just so you could trim the hedges.
I don't think you really want to die, Radford. I think you're just scared. I was scared too. I didn't ask for any of this, just like you didn't ask for a bullet in the gut. But you can't blame me, or Sarif, or technology for what's happening here.
I wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you and your damn past. I never should have taken the job, but I needed the work, the money. Even if I wanted to, I can't afford the fucking augmentation surgery. And I can't live like a cripple for the...
Okay, so if you had the money, then you would take it. You would put on augmentation technology. Okay, that's all we need to know. Jansen, give him the money. Give him the money so he can get the augmentation.
Rest of my life.
Living through adversity is what makes us human. It's not flesh and blood or even bone that defines us. I might be more machine than flesh, but I'm still alive. I'm still human.
You got heart for a robot. I'll give you that. Tell you what. I'll play along with this little after-school special you got going on here. I'll get through this. But not because of this lovey-dovey bullshit charade. I'll live for the truth. For revenge. Whoever hired those suits, I'm going after those sons of bitches. I don't care how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. And Jensen, I don't know how bad you think your wounds were, but your boss, your friend Sarif, they butchered you. Went too far with the operation. You were an experiment, a test. But he's the one that made you a weapon. Almost makes me feel bad for you. Almost.
Okay, guys, that was Deus Ex Human Revolution, the movie part 4, made by Video Games, Movies, yes. Yeah, Illuminati's, businesses or leaders or or rich people in the background, you know, controlling these guys like puppets. It's a nice excuse, but I just don't see it, you know. I see Taiyang medical industries. I see all the other businesses that are associated with Taiyang medical industries ganging up on Sarif Industries, you know. And yes, there may be some people in the background who are going to profit from this conflict, but to say that they have this agenda of them, you know, controlling everything behind the scenes like puppets, I just don't, I don't see that. I just don't see that just yet. I need more evidence of that, you know. I need to see someone. I need tangible evidence on this situation. So yeah, Sarif Industry, David Sarif, I don't really trust him still. Like I've said before millions of times. His explanation about, you know, why he's been keeping so many secrets, why he's been, you know, lying to Adam Jensen is just not working for me. Honestly, it's not working for me. And Michelle, who is Michelle? Is she the doctor who operated on Adam, probably? And Barrett was talking about his real family. What does that all mean? Does it mean that the people who he thought was his family are just fake? Like they never existed? Or, you know, what's going on there? I'm not entirely sure. And not David, sorry, Jensen himself, or Adam Jensen himself, didn't seem shocked or surprised, you know, hearing this information that, you know, his parents are not his real parents, you know, and he knows where his real parents are actually. So yeah, it's just odd, really. This part 4 was just odd. Too many things left unanswered. And Zhao Yunro, the leader of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. Honestly, that discussion between her and Jensen was just weird. It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah, guys, that's it for today with Deus Ex Human Revolution, the movie, part 4. I think I'm going to watch this again because I do feel lost a bit, and I want to completely understand what's going on before I continue on with part 5. But guys, yeah, if you want to check out the original video as well as Video Game Movies YouTube channel, remember the links are in the description below. And if you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys next week Friday. Okay, bye bye.